Hey there everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a multi-day vlog. Actually, it wasn't until Sunday evening that I started this vlog, and we were having takeout dinner at the beach with our teenagers. So I didn't vlog properly, so I've just got a few shots here of the beautiful beach down at Petone. And then I spent my evening planning. I love to sit with my Google Calendar open and my bullet journal, and I discuss with my family who are often around what's going on this week, who's going where, who needs the car, who's cooking, what are they cooking, things like that, and just making sure that I've got my finger on the pulse with the activities around the place and where everyone's going to be and what they need. And then we were basically getting into Monday, and this vlog is just going to be the Monday, Tuesday mostly of Emma getting ready to go away and us sending her off on the plane. And also Tuesday, my online order of meat for the month arrived. So I'm going to show you what I got from the Bostocks chicken order and from the organic farm, which I've never used before. Hello everyone, it is Monday. It's now Monday afternoon. I did want to start this morning and say good morning, first of the week, but it was really busy this morning and I ended up having to go to my part-time job very quickly. I don't know, maybe I just got started slower this morning. Never mind. I am here now and I've just finished work. It's just after 2. I've taken on a part-time job at a local cafe. They've got me doing things I've never had to do before in cafes. Normally I just, serve on the counter, or, not recently, but in past jobs in my life. But this particular cafe has me making scones and muffins and cakes and things, and doing lots and lots and lots of dishes that go with that, as well as, clearing tables and stuff. So I've got a part-time job. I only do about 8 or 9 hours a week. Monday morning, Tuesday morning, it just starts my week off with that. So I didn't do much vlogging this morning, obviously, but I'm going to continue with today. It is time for me to have some lunch and just have a little bit of a rest. But I've got my wee girl, Emma, who is going on her hiking trip tomorrow. She flies out to go down south. I think her flight's just after 9 AM. So James and I are going to take her in, but she's got to get all ready for tonight. And there's just a few more things she needs, that she reckons she needs. Anyway, I'm going to have some lunch and I will bring you with us down to Petone. I'll see what we need to get for her. There. So we are down in Petone and we're getting the few extras that Emma needs for this trip. Over the years we've done a lot of outdoor stuff as a family and we're quite familiar with the sort of thing that she's doing, but it's been a number of years since she's had to do this, and she's a lot older now, so she needs a different size, or the things that she has had she's grown out of. We're getting a microfiber towel. She's in here at Kathmandu right now having a look. We did get one the other day for her, but it was not much bigger than a tea towel. So she really does need to get a large one, or an extra large one. Little things like that we're getting done, the last minute things. We're here at Kathmandu. We're going to try Rebel Sport as well. She's got to get some bike shorts. We've got to go to the warehouse, and we're also going to go to Kmart. Okay, so she got what she needed. We needed a microfiber towel, and the other one that we had was, a third of that size. It was a tea towel. It was, pretty much. So this is like, she comes out and she's like, yay, they had 2 for 1. It's so awesome, this is extra large. I was like, cool, how much was it? She's like, it was only $70. So that was supposed to be. No, you're not going into shops by yourself again. So she also got herself 1 pair of socks. That's great.
They were 30% off though.
That's great.
Dad will use it. Even he was like, that's awesome. Now there's one for me too.
Did you tell him it was $70?
I thought you did.
Okay, we are home. We did get a few things that she needed. She got some more tops. She got a toilet bag that held more things because she has to take more things. And the microfiber towel, another pair of socks. Anyway, I'm ready to go in now and get out of the car. Good morning everyone. It is going to be a 2-day vlog, I think, because last night we spent all night getting Emma ready. It wasn't a case of like we were frantic, but we just had to be around and available. It was just a case of methodically checking through the list and making sure that everything was packed. So that didn't finish till about 11 o'clock last night. We all climbed into bed and it's now just before 7 and we've got to head out the door. We need to get on the road and get into Wellington because we don't know what the traffic's going to be like. Then James and I are going to get her checked in and send her off, and both of us are heading off to work. Oh, that's another thing. I'm getting my hair done today, and I haven't had my hair done since long before we left Palmy. I haven't found a hairdresser, I haven't had the time, I haven't had the headspace to work out what I wanted. I've just been throwing it up and doing my day, or straightening it and doing my day. So I'm stoked to be getting that done. So I'm going to go to work, and then I've got an appointment at like just after 1. Is still bare, so I'm gonna have to do the decorations without you. I know. It's okay. You're gonna come home.
That's my favourite part.
I'll save you some.
Okay, thank you.
So it's 7:06 and we're on the road. Emma's flight is at 9:15. So we're hoping that we're gonna not hit any traffic and everything's gonna be smooth. I'll show you. Time 7:30 and we're right in the centre of Wellington.
It's probably the worst bit just there. So yeah,
it's awesome. We're good now. We're like 15 minutes away.
The tunnel's not closed or blocked. Hey there, I am very thrilled to say that my hair has been tidied up. I know it's not a big deal getting your hair cut, but when you've been waiting for such a long time to book it in and get it done, you know, they say sometimes, you know, if you're not feeling great, do you need to see a doctor or do you need to see a hairdresser? So I've seen a hairdresser and she has straightened it. She took so much hair off, it was, you know, at least that much. It's going to take me a few weeks to adjust, work out what I want to do with it all, but I'm happy with it. I'm stoked that it's got done. So I'm home and it's about 2:30. No one is home. Emma's not here obviously. James is at work and Regan has gone to work. But look what has arrived. I've got my Bostocks order for my chickens. So Regan must have brought this in. And I also got my organic farm order. Da-da-da-da. This one here I have got many times before. Invoice, what I bought was $144, and it's a return label to return the box once I've finished unpacking it. The ice packs, look at these, they're size 20, they're so huge. And yes, I'm very aware that, you know, I said that I got 5 to last me the month. I'm very aware that there are 4 weeks in a month. Sometimes there are 5, but there's always 1 extra week before I get to order the next month's worth. So I always get 5. And then I'm just rolling along. And $150. One of these chickens, if you look at one of my videos, lasts for 3 meals. Technically 2 meals really, and then some bone broth, which I make a big soup out of when I'm really organized. I do a curry. I'll do something with the chicken breast because they're huge chicken breasts when they're of a size 20 chicken, and then the rest of it, the frame of it, is more like a butterfly chicken, and so I can roast the rest, and then the bones I make a broth out of. And that's how I make it last me for 3 meals. So for me, a $25 chicken is really good for 2 meals. That's a great protein amount of money. Next is the organic farm, and they use farms from the Manawatu Hawke's Bay. I haven't used them before. It looks very small, it doesn't look massive. You spend $150 there and you get free delivery. It's just an ice pack, and it looks like it's melting, so I'm going to take these outside directly. I also got a packet of these corn tortillas. Great taco needs a great tortilla. So these were $10. I bought some just as a fun thing. I'm not quite sure how to cook them. On a hot dry pan, one at a time, heat tortillas on each side until soft and floppy, roughly 15 seconds per side. So I got some rump steak, which doesn't look like much. It's 380 grams. So maybe I could do a curry with that. Some beef, that looks like a good amount. Oh, that's 900 grams, so I'm going to halve that, so 400 grams, so I might divvy that up into 2 bags. And I'm going to do the same with that. And that is some beef schnitzel, which is $15 for 400 grams, but that's enough for 1 meal. And the same again, this beef schnitzel, but keep in mind it is organic. Diced beef, which is $14 for 450, so that's a better price. This is the brisket. This was the special thing I got for $30. Preservative free horseradish and pepper, salt and pepper. Ready to cook in oven proof bag. Now this one is some more diced beef. I just wanted to get these for some beef curries because they're just easy to bulk up with other things. And that is just a 500 gram of beef mince. 1 meal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's this one, and this will be the 11th meal, and this is going to be a big family meal. So that's 11 meals for $150 exactly. No, I take that back. $157.41. There we go. And look what I just found on the packaging. Home compostable packaging. It's going to get this stuff in the freezer as well. Okay, so I just worked out where the instructions are going to be, and they're online. If you go to the website, they've got a guide you can sign up for, and it takes you through all the different things that you can do with the different cuts of beef. So yes, of course it's online. I have parceled up those 2 900 gram packets of beef mince, so I've got 4 packets there. And I've got the brisket, I'm going to put that in the freezer, and I've put the rest of it in my indoor freezer. I'm going to put all this in the outdoor freezer in the garage. So now my next priority is just to have some lunch and have some rest. Just a little bit of rest for the afternoon, and then I'll be able to get stuck into the rest of the early evening. I'm going to get us some dinner and things like that, but for now I'm just going to take a little break, and I'll be back with you in about, I don't know, an hour or two. Or in your case, maybe just a few seconds. All right, I did have a bit of a rest, had a bit of a break. It's about 4:30 now. I just spent about half an hour going around, and you know, you do a zhuzh around, you do a bit of a reset because I want to move into the next phase. I'd like to get some dinner on quickly, and then I want to do some editing. I've had the house to myself for the past 2 or 3 hours, and it's been amazing. Because Emma's away, Reagan's at work, James is still at work. It's just been lovely. It's been so nice to be on my own. I know that's a bit sad, but I'm a bit of an introvert, and time on my own is just heaven to me. I will look forward to them all getting back though, but I'm just going to get a few things more done before I sit down again and do some editing before the evening gets on me. Hello everyone, it is the evening, just like that. It's like blink 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 and it's late in the night. Organising some dinner, you know, dealing with the chicken, and then I came over to do some editing and I got lost in the editing, and poor James came home and he ended up having leftovers because I got so focused on my editing. I said I will cook the coconut curry or you can have leftovers. And Regan wasn't here, he has been out since 2 o'clock. I haven't even seen him today. I had a conversation with him between finishing work and getting my hair done, and he was on his way into Wellington to work for the evening. So he was still at work, so he will have something, probably maybe an eggs on toast or something when he gets home, or he probably will eat on his way home from work. There was leftovers from last night that James was really happy to eat while I edited, and in the end we went for a nice walk. It's a lovely spot across the road from where we are, and it's heading towards the river, but it's not quite the river. And it's a small river that runs through a huge area of farmland. It's just beautiful and crystal clear, and I really enjoy watching it, and it's a nice walk in the evenings. Our dear Emma is settled down in Queenstown or Te Anau, wherever it is. We've got a text from her and she is, sorry I should take these off. We've had some texts from Emma and she's a week, this whole next week without her phone, so I don't know how she's going to be able to take photos, but that doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world, but she's a little bit nervous getting to know everybody. She met some people at the airport. She was texting us and saying, I think I see people that are on my trip. I can't tell, I'm not sure. And she was really brave and she went over and she introduced herself and sat with them, and she said they were really lovely. Props to her, she's doing amazing. And I know that she's nervous, but I know she's going to have a good time and she'll be home before she knows it. So everyone is settling in for the day. Regan's going to be home soon from work. I think I finished my editing, so I'm going to get some sleep, and I will see you tomorrow in the next Vlogmas video. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.